Just to put the information out there, last March I was subjected to a robbery in a parkade outside Chinatown by a woman named Darcy Panic and Jerry Kramer, the owner of Tattoo Zoo, and another woman named Dakota, I believe. They rushed me in the park and took all my property. They took my coat even, and basically left me disoriented and fucking confused as to why a group of people I vaguely knew would rush me in a park and rob me. One of them yelling, we don't want people like you in this town," referring to my being an ABL sexual identity person. And basically this event, they followed me the night before when I'd been out with a woman who's no longer alive, and I'd just been going with her to get GHB. And basically I was sitting outside the next morning because she wanted to sleep, and I just went for a walk, and I was doing GHB in the morning, and they'd followed me and rushed me at that point and grabbed everything I had. And this left me like so shocked. I went to the police station and I went and asked for a lost and found, because I just couldn't believe why these people that I knew would do this. Were they filming it for media or something? I thought. I don't know what I was thinking, but basically I went and gave them a manifest of my things they took. But then I gave them an email address to contact me at, because I didn't have my cell phone. And what happened is this woman began changing all my passwords for all my Gmail accounts off the phone. And basically, if they ever talked to anyone about my stolen property, well, they would have talked to her, as her and several others were committing extensive acts of criminal fraud with my name using the stolen email accounts. She's a piece of shit for doing this, and a fucking desperate goddamn asshole for having the fucking nerve to even come anywhere near my life after the fact, after doing this. She's done countless other reprehensible harms to me since, and is basically lurking around fucking waiting to be a piece of shit, just because she thinks she has a right to drag people down with her as she suffers the results of her own fucking stupidity doing this shit. This woman has been such a reprehensible fuck in doing this shit. It leaves me sickened to my core. I just wanted to put this information out there about Darcy Panic, because her and several other people doing this used my email accounts extensively, and I'm just concerned that in the course of all the fraud they committed, and this involved credit card theft. Credit cards from the phone were used as they attempted to order things to the Johnson building. That's one instance of things that were done. But they contacted people over the internet at length using my accounts and misrepresented me extensively. So I thought the email address, peter.anthony10936@gmail.com, if anyone got a message from this email address saying some obscure shit, because I know recently they've also been using an OpenAI, like an AI-assisted fucking voice replication thing, and making fake video content of me yelling bigoted things at people and shit. And they've done this extensively, I was told, or mocked to that effect anyways. And it should be made apparent to people that this is not realistic. I mean, I have no content I'm saying bigoted shit in I put online. Yeah. But basically, so it's also a message to the Victoria Police Department as well, because I left this officer I spoke to at the front desk when I was looking for a lost and found with a partial, manifest of the things I had lost. There was, everything of importance to me in the world I had in that bag, and they knew because they were watching me on illegal surveillance, basically, and they targeted me in this fashion and took everything I had. She gave all the shit away, everything of mine of value, she just gave it away or threw it away. Fucking ruined it. After it first happened, I waited thinking maybe she would she'd get her shit together and return my property or something. Like, how fucking stupid can you goddamn be doing this to me after fucking all the fucking criminal harm she'd previously done to me? I thought, you have to be the stupidest fuck living to do that. And then, so what does she do? She gives my shit away and she comes back and insults me more, tries to waste my time, and she's a fucking degenerate, goddamn ignorant fuck. And this desperate, pathetic fucking goon of an asshole had been injuring me recently. she's so low to the fucking ground for the shit she did. And the fact I waited this long only to have her come back and act like the massive fucking piece of shit she is. Fuck, even recently, I got a few contacts to get GHB out of town. This was one of the primary things this guttural fucking asshole did. She poisoned drugs that I was purchasing. So I drank poison because of her multiple times. And this fucking disgusting pig of a fucking asshole, what she did after I made some contacts to get GHB from out of town, her and Lori fucking piece of shit Anderson, when they intimidated these two people and pressured them into not doing business with me because I was going to get the drug I needed very cheap and just buy a lifetime supply, and fuck this scum fucking piece of shit Darcy Panic the fuck off into hell where she belongs. This fucking disgusting fucking sack of shit might be spending time at Lori Ward's house next door. I'm not sure. She might be at Rod Hasberg's house too, though. Those are two other prolific criminals in the area. Lori Ward might not be much of a criminal, but Rod Hasberg, I know for a fact, has had his hands in some criminal activity that affected me personally. But shit, now that I've got started about Darcy fucking Panic, maybe I'll just elaborate on a few more things relative to her. Seeing as she took these two people that were very polite, decent individuals I met, and I bought GHB from. They went with Lori Anderson, and they went about intimidating them, and they threatened the family of the young man who I purchased it from. Because Lori Anderson is a fucking disgusting fuck of a pig. She's a guttural piece of shit, and her idea of poisoning, well, the last time she had her hand in talking to a drug dealer that I was seeing, I ended up getting sold a bottle of human urine. Because she's a fucking barbaric, fucking sick asshole. Kiss my ass, you idiot. Pardon my language. I'll leave this online. You might notice a lot of the things that I make private afterwards. These individuals I make the videos about, it's only a small percentage of the overall group of people involved, but they're so fucking gross about this shit. It's like, I make these videos and I get worked up talking about the shit, and they go around lying to people after, saying that I take them offline because they were dishonest, or like I made them when I was drunk or something. It's never the case once. I do it because I don't like pointing fingers at people publicly like that, because I think it's in bad taste. But any one of them, I can open all the other ones up, I can put them all back to public, and you can watch, like, there's year after year after year of me doing this as these individuals went about just trying to pollute my life with ignorant bullshit. Just fuck. Darcy Panic's a cheap piece of fucking filthy, barbaric shit who goes around injuring people who can't get away from them. Like, fucking, just such cheap, nasty shit. I don't even want to keep talking right now after saying this. But that should be bared in mind by anyone who received an email from that email address, if you did. Any obscure shit that was sent to anyone. Yeah, it's not, that and other Gmail accounts have been out of my possession for a very long period of time, because like right when I left that police station that day, I had an emergency cell phone with me, and right after leaving, after giving that police officer my email address in case they found my stolen things that he doesn't even know were stolen yet, I got all these messages of my passwords being changed for all the accounts. You support my being put in jail? I haven't committed any crimes here whatsoever. I insinuated you? Well, you were associated with her. You hung out with her after. You were hanging out with her still after the fact, after she fucked me over and fucked me off. So what were you doing with her? Why is she with you now? Why is she being with you at any point? And why is, okay, here's another thing. What you're doing right now, how the fuck do you think this is legal? I never consented to be surgically modified or have people fucking directing speech into my nervous system in a fashion I couldn't evade. Why would you think it's legal? So technically, yeah, you are. I'm not trying to call you a criminal or say you're a bad person because I don't think you are really. I hope you're not. But that's why I said it anyways. Because it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't mean about you though anyways. I don't think I do. I don't really know. I don't know what you're doing or what your sentiment is to a huge extent. I don't think you're malicious. I'm talking to someone else. Not Darcy Connor. You should burn me alive? Well, you can't burn me alive. Here, let me just... I'll put the timer back here. I don't know if it's audible for me. Do you think I was making an ass of myself? Maybe I was emotionally charged when I said this because it's very relevant to everything going on now. I don't think that made an ass out of me. Why? Because I said I found it questionable Lori Ward's involvement in shit. I don't think it was wrong to say it was criminal. Because I believe it is actually the criminal nature. I don't know if she's malicious inherently or anything or some other degree of involvement, but I don't know. What would you say you're what would you say you're doing right now communicating with me? What is that? Are you communicating with me for some constructive reason? Or were you just there ridiculing me and trying to fill my head with bullshit, suggesting you actually had some way of defending yourself legally? Because I don't care how much money you have, I have fucking ample proof in every direction for anything I'd want to establish. What are you gonna do? You can bullshit your way out of most of it. If you want to pose a threat to me, that's how I'll look at it. No, it has nothing to do with pacifier or anything. What the fuck would pacifiers have to do with anything? My sexual activity has nothing to do with Darcy Panic. She wasn't invited to have any sexual interaction with me or be a part of my life in that context because she'd been here abusing me. So what fucking relevancy would have, I don't know. No, you're malicious. You're not doing anything decent here. You're exploiting a human being's life, and largely what you're doing is relative to the fact you've been performing targeted dream incubation on someone without their consent for years. They're about to start sleeping in the refrigerator just to shield themselves from you because you come and damage their body and do other gross shit like this in the course of violating their lives. Well, I'm not taking this video offline, so if you think it makes such an ass of me, I guess you should just advertise it to everyone then. Maybe later I'll take it off, if I'm less emotionally fucking oriented around it. But no, the person in question is still trying to injure me as I stand in my bedroom. You're the fucking rat here. I don't try and make other people pay for my crimes. You piece of pathetic, selfish shit. I'm not going to jail. You can't put me in one. You have no means of doing so. You don't. You have nothing on me at all. And I've got tons on you. Every one of you almost. Every person who's talking shit to me and trying to instigate shit I do. No, I'm not. You are. For being the fucking weasel, desperate, fucking fraudulent fool you are. You think your fucking act convinces me you're safe? I know how much you're at risk right now. No, I haven't, and I've kept video cameras on me around the clock so you can't do shit. I look fantastic. I'm keeping this live stream going all day. And when I don't look fantastic, I guess I'll just adjust and I'll adjust my appearance in accordance with whatever I'm not liking. And I sure as fuck won't be deterred from doing it by you. Yeah, I guess that's why I'm following you around and fucking forcing myself in here. Because I'm a loser. Yeah, she is someone quite important. But it seems all the most important people are the ones who end up carrying the least, so. No, I do care. I do care a great deal. I don't even like having. I don't like having to do that. I will take it off, but fuck. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with people that do this. Unless when they start enhancing it by coming and injuring you. It's fucked. I'll take that one down, but then I'm gonna leave the live stream though.